The Brad Pitt-led science fiction film comes to the 4K format for the first time. Does this space epic measure up to other classics like The Martian and Gravity, or does it fall flat? We'll be going over the video and the audio quality and if it's worth the pickup. In for review today is Ad Astra on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. Now, I was really looking forward to this movie when I saw the trailer. It looked so interesting and I just knew that the space setting would give some amazing visuals. I was also really intrigued by the concept of the main character going to the edge of the solar system to possibly rescue his father. Now, while I'm not going to review the movie, I have to admit I was really disappointed with this one. It was so long and such a slow burn, and the ending really just left you wanting more from the story. I do really have to give credit to whomever cut the trailer because it made the film look much more entertaining than it actually was. For video quality, I was not really blown away by this film. It was shot on 35mm, so there's a fair amount of grain to it, and it lacks that 4K crispiness that I was looking for. For a movie set in space, this was not that visually appealing. If your setup has a decent black level, then you may enjoy this because it's very dark and lacking of the more cosmic look that you'd expect from a movie set in space. There are a few scenes that highlight the beautiful planets, and the opening scene set above Earth looked really nice, but really the majority of the film takes place inside cold-looking space shuttles. Now, when it comes to space movies, my gold star is Passengers, and I guess I was expecting something closer to that, and this was just not it. There were only a few scenes that really utilized the HDR, although the final act of the movie had nearly blinding scenes after an explosion. All in all, this isn't a bad looking disc, but it has nothing really special to offer, so I'm just going to give it a 7 for video quality. Audio quality is decent as well. There were some really good uses of surrounds and a nice use of like an immersive feeling to it. There were some muted sounds when Brad Pitt's character was in his spacesuit that I thought added to the movie. I also have to say that I love the fact that this film did not use much sound in space. It's always a pet peeve of mine when you hear explosions or gunfire in movies and shows set in space, since technically that cannot happen as there is no sound in space. I realize that can make things boring, but you can always use a musical score to enhance these scenes, which is what this film did. I'll give this one an 8 for audio. Now, I won't go into cover options for this film as there is just a standard cover and no exclusives that I am aware of. My final verdict on this one is that honestly it's just not a very good movie and I found it very boring for the most part. I don't think the 4K disc is really worth the pickup. Nothing that it features to me was worth the purchase. I think if they had upped the visual effects some, it may have saved this movie for me, but it was just a very dim, sparse canvas. I can't recommend this one, folks. Now, so hopefully this video spared you the time. If you're really curious about this film and you want to waste the 2 hours, just rent it or wait until it's on a streaming network. As always, I thank you for watching. Please remember to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.